What? Did I say good morning? Good afternoon. It's Saturday afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock. I was supposed to get out here this morning, get a bunch of stuff done, work on this thing over here. Hopefully this thing will be getting on the channel at some point in time. Don't know when that'll be, but it's an old Ford. Got it from a family member from our ranch down in South Texas. Gonna try to get back up into it and get it running again. It's running fine. It's got a trans leak. That's why we got a pan sitting under it, and I think it needs to be split and resealed. But I don't really want to do that right now, so I haven't gotten a chance to get to it. But anyways, back to what the regular suggested content is. And that would be today. Today we are working on the 08, yes, the 6.7. As you know, in the last couple of videos, I think we're going to be on part 2 or 3 now. I think this might be going into part 2. But we haven't fixed it yet. It's been to a couple different shops. We've done a couple different tuning things, but it hasn't been fixed yet. So today we're going to try to fix that. But I'm going to update you on something because it went to the shop yesterday. It went to my buddy's Bam's Diesel Service here in Blanco, and he worked on it a little bit, called a couple buddies around, and basically he called the dealership finally and said, hey, you know, this is the issue I'm having. What's y'all's solution to it? What can I do to test it to make sure? And they said 90% of the issues that you're or 90% of the issues that we've seen with this are fixed by putting a TIPM in it. 90% of it. So you've got a pretty good chance, and if it doesn't fix it with the TIPM, then we'll be surprised. So $1,400 was what my cost was going to be from the dealership, all plug and play, ready to go. I did some research and found this part we're about to show you. So I called a couple people, and Dorman was actually the part that we decided to go with, and this is who we got it from. Good guys at Summit Racing Equipment. You guys know Summit. If you don't know Summit, then you're a noob. They've been in the game a while. Let me get this out of here. So this is the part. This is our new part. It's what we call the, oh wow, it's not even on here, total integrated power module, or what some guys know it as the fuse box. This is our fuse box. This is what hopefully will fix the issues we're having. It's got I mean, it's nothing special. It's literally nothing special. Hold on, let me try to flip it over here. So under that cover is all the fuses. It comes fully done, fully ready to go. All the fuses are in it, fully loaded. Let's see, can we find you a part number? So those of you guys wondering, which if you're watching this video you probably will, that is the part number that I've got on here. We're going to see if this thing works. Let's hope it fixes the issues we're having. So the first thing we did is pull the negative battery terminals off. So that one, that's the positive side, and on both sides, you can't see it from over here, they're pretty substantially like corroded. So we're going to try to clean that up too before we get it all back together. But after that, there's 2 tabs right here. There's one here and one here. You got to pull those tabs apart, and then there's a screw or a bolt right there. So you got to take that nut out. We're going to start with that. as you can see, that wasn't hard at all. Luckily, the new one is not, can't see it, but it has no color codes or anything. It has letters right there. There's a letter right there. Letter right there. There's 2 letters down there. So they have letters, but they do not have colors. And that's how these things are labeled. They have colors on them. Luckily, the old one is colored. So all I had to do was follow the color codes. They pretty much fit. I pretty much remembered exactly where they went, but these color codes on the old one really helped me out. So from here, we just do the same thing in reverse. Bolt it back down, clip it back on, and then battery cables. Replace battery cables, and boom, we're back together. First, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these out, but see, that one's pretty corroded there. Pretty gross. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll catch up in a second. So per Dorman's requests, or installation instructions, disconnect the battery, install, reconnect battery, and then put it in run position, wait 12 seconds, turn the ignition key off, wait another 12 seconds, turn the ignition key back on, verify everything's working. So, and then clear all the codes. So we're gonna see what happens. So it looks like I might be needing to call Dorman. I've got 4-wheel drive lights on the dash, service 4-wheel drive lock, 4-wheel drive. I don't know. It's just saying a bunch of things about 4-wheel drive that it probably shouldn't be saying. So we're gonna look into the research and make sure we got the right part, and then we will see what happens. Other than that, it's running great. It's dry. I mean, I put it in. The trans is running fine. I went in reverse and forward and tapped the shifter, and everything worked. So that's always good. AC didn't cut out. I didn't run it for long, but you know. So we're gonna check our part numbers and make sure we got everything right. So guess what? Boom. Okay, so we're done. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I don't know. It's not a secret at all. I was looking at part numbers and I was making sure everything was right, and I was like, this seems right. Everything seems perfectly, like all the part numbers were correct. Everything that checked fitment, everything seemed to check out perfectly fine. I double checked, opened up both fuse boxes to see if everything was right. So I went and checked. I said, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 missing. Well, actually, on this one, I only counted 5. On that one in there, I counted 6. And so I was like, wait, whoa, which one's missing? See, there's 2 10-amps, these 2 right here. God, this is really hard. These 2 right here. Well, there's supposed to be another 10-amp right between those 2. On this one, there was. On this one, there wasn't. Now, you might be wondering, why is there a fuse in this one and not in that one? Well, they probably just sent it like that because that's what most transfer cases come with, because, or most TIPMs come with, because this truck has an automatic or electronic transfer case. So I've got the little knob right under my column shifter. I got the little knob that controls my transfer case. I got 2-wheel drive, then 4-wheel drive lock, and 4 low. And the new TIPM that they sent didn't have that fuse in there, or at least that's what I assumed. And so I was like, oh, let's try it. Popped it out, popped it, and made sure it was a good fuse. Popped it in the one in the truck, and boom, light's gone. So truck is done. Truck's ready to go. We're gonna test it out over the next couple of days, but I'll probably put up this video as soon as I get done with this. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you guys for checking out the channel. If you like what you see, if you like the videos you found, or this video in particularly, hit the like button, subscribe, get notifications that when I post videos, and hopefully it won't be long before I see you guys. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.